So the prices for the treasure hunt little activity have changed, and you want to know if it's a good value or not. Let's talk about it in this video.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and in this video we're going to talk about the treasure hunt, the 3 stages of this little pay-to-win activity, talk about if it's a good value or not. And all of this is going to really depend on a couple of different things. First of all, is your server or whatever actually going to reach the final chest? Is these things subjectively worth it to you? And do you trust my math? If all of those things are aligning for you, then this is the correct video for you to watch for this activity. Paying the 1 million gold for me is a no-brainer. 300 energy, the rare enchantment runes, the greater enchantment runes plus the more energy, these don't really matter. The big money blue balls and the 50 lesser hero soulstone chests for 1 million gold for me, I would do this. I'm hoping that we do get the last 67 people to jump in here so I can get this chest, but I don't see it being a problem. This one's pretty straightforward and easy to calculate. It's whenever you start getting into this second page here that it starts to get a little bit fuzzy on whether or not you should get it, and this is where some of the subjective things come into play. The 4,000 emerald valuation is pretty straightforward, and we do have an event right now that's active, the elemental synergy, where you do get credit for spending emeralds, so this at least you get double dipping a little bit credit. The easy, straightforward things are the glyphs and the chaos particles. So the chaos particles, you have 400 chaos particles. I got a calculator right here on the screen. 400 chaos particles are worth 7 emeralds each. You can go buy chaos particles right now for 7 emeralds each. Is 2,800. All right, so 2,800 emeralds for that, and then we have 15 times 50, so 15 times 50. For those of you that are curious, you can buy a glyph or rune or whatever, 1 emerald per. So 15 times 50 is 750. So far, so good. And then we have let's see, we have this big one right here, 10. So 10 times 100 is 1,000. So that's 1,000 emeralds that you can add on right there. And then we have the other items that are a little bit of a question mark, that are going to be a little bit more subjective. The energy is a big question mark because you can buy 2 bottles of energy for 600 emeralds, but it's not worth 600 emeralds because you can just buy energy in small amounts every single day for 50 energy for, whatever it is, 150 or whatever. Up here on the top right hand corner, you just, I buy up to the 150 mark every day, 50 for 120 twice, 100 emeralds for 240 emerald energy per day. Much better value, and if you're consistent with it anyway. So I don't really put a lot of value in the bottled energy. I understand that some of you might. You do get 7, and that is going to be a sliding scale on importance for you. Personally, Titan XP potions have no value whatsoever. Chaos cores do have some value, but it just seems like I have plenty. I know that this is a rare resource to some of you. Hard to put a number on the small skin stone chests, but this is 250 skin stones, not a ton. But just with the chaos particles and the runes, again, if everybody claims them, you have, let's see, 2,800 plus 750 plus 1,000 is 4,550. All right, so it's more emeralds than what this thing costs. But a couple things to consider, guys, is would you spend emeralds on chaos particles? Would you spend emeralds on glyphs? I personally would not. I can get chaos particles every single day by just doing my adventures. But the 400 or whatever that I'm getting here is a drop in the bucket compared to what I'm going to need for all of my pets to get leveled up. And the same kind of thing can be said with the glyphs. You just get glyphs and runes every single day for logging in and doing your guild activity. So I wouldn't really go out of my way to spend on this one. And you run into the danger of not even finishing this treasure hunt. So this was cheaper. I think it was like 2,000 last time we had this event, and you are making effectively 550 emeralds before you take into account any of this other stuff. The 100 soulstone chest here, the energy bottles, the Titan XP potions, and the chaos cores and the skin stones. Me personally, I'm not a fan of this one. I will spend the money because I'm a content creator, and it does count towards the elemental synergy event, so there is that, I suppose. But it's not as much of an auto buy for me as it was last time. So then the last page is the kind of the controversial one. This one is, I'm going to round up to $19 USD because the math is just going to be easier for me. $19 USD to get all of these items. I want to start with the with the hero skin stones. You can see that there are 30 there, and there are 10 there, and there are 5 there. All right. 30, 10, and 5. So that's 45 times 150 skin stones is 6750 skin stones. 6750 skin stones that you're going to get out of this. And how does that work? How does that translate over? The best thing that I could suggest would be for you to look at this kind of thing right here. This is overpriced for skin stones, in my opinion, but it's a really easy, nice thing to look at. So it's, better than nothing, I suppose. To buy a skin and get skin stones for $15, again, rounding up, you're looking at 5,000 skin stones to purchase the skin plus 3,500. That's 8,500 skin stones, right? That's $15 effectively gives you 8,500 skin stones. So 8,500 divided by 15 is 566. We're going to round up to 567. For the sake of it, 567 is the amount of skin stones per dollar that this $15 really rewards you. Now going back over here, if we take a look at the, what did I say? 30 plus 10, that's 40 plus 45. So if we have 45 times 150, that's 6750. Okay, and then we divide that by the 567 because we're rounding up. It's $11, almost $12. We're gonna call it $11.90. $11.90 worth of skin stones if you equate the skin stones, like I said, to buying the skin with that $15 bundle, which I know a lot of you don't, because you can get skin stones a lot more efficiently by getting them out of the outlet chests by buying emeralds during a ×4 sale and all of that. But this is kind of the flat rate that we can look at for value anyway. So $11.90 worth of skin stones already put in the game in this just by looking at the skin stones. All right. So then you take in the Titan artifact spheres. Titan artifact spheres, you can't buy 25. You can buy sets of 10, right? And a set of 10 is 500 emeralds. So that's that's 1,250 emeralds. Yeah, 1,250 emeralds. The 15 times 100 is 1,500. That's 1,500 emeralds just for that. I don't really care about the Titan potions, the bottled energy, whatever it is, 400 of the chaos particles times 7. Let's see, 400 times 7 is 2,800 emeralds worth of chaos particles, and then the Titan skin stones and the essence of the elements here, more chaos particles right here. Let's see, 750 times 7 is 5,250 worth of emeralds there. So if you guys remember that it was $11.90 worth of, let's just call it $12. Let's just round up to 12. Actually, let's round down. Let's round down to 11. So if the skin stones by themselves are worth $11 and this is $19, then you really need to get $8 of value. $8 of value on top of the skin stones that you gain. So, what do you have? So the first set is 1,250 emeralds plus 1,500 emeralds for those runes, plus 2,800 emeralds for those these chaos particles right there. And then the 750 chaos particles is 5,250. Let's see, plus 5,250 equals about 10,800 emeralds worth of value. So 10,800 emeralds, okay, 10,800 emeralds, and we're not accounting for the energy potion here. We're not accounting for the Titan skin stones there, which is a rare resource. It's hard to put a value on that. Not counting the essence of the elements, the energy bottles, the Titan XP potion, or this 100 soulstone chest. We're not accounting for any of that. We have 10,800 emeralds, and we have around $11 worth of value in the skin stone. So how do we change 10,800 emeralds over? Well, at the absolute best, most efficient time to buy emeralds during a ×4 emerald sale with the best bonuses, each dollar is worth about 1,700 emeralds, right? About that. So let's just divide this by 1,700 emeralds. A lot of you are going to be a lot worse than this because you're not a VIP 15 player. That gives you about $6.40 worth of value, and that's at the absolute best value. As it gets worse, you know, let's say 10, 800. If we had 1,500 emeralds per dollar, then it's actually a little bit better of a value at $7. If we had 1,000 emeralds per dollar, then you have about $11. So it really depends on where you are in your VIP. If you're lower VIP rank, then this last thing, the value is there. It is worth the money. It's worth the money. I don't think that you should buy this, though. I really don't. I think that it's a little bit overpriced. I think it's just a little bit overpriced because you're taking into consideration some things that you would never spend emeralds on. Again, I'm going to say this. Like, if you had the emeralds to spend, would you spend them on chaos particles? Would you spend them on leveling up your glyphs? Right? Or would you just wait and do more adventures? Would you just wait and do more guild activity to get more of these resources? Yeah, the hero skin stones and the Titan skin stones and the soulstone chest. Yeah, it's all nice, it's all great, but the value there. I guess technically, it's like right there, but again, I'm just not the type of guy to spend emeralds on chaos particles and glyphs. So really tanks this whole activity for me for all three of them. I guess I have 1,000,000 gold to spend, which isn't a big deal. Like I said, since I am a content creator, I'm going to go ahead and do these because I can kind of write everything off. But that's a different argument. I personally don't think that you should buy any of this. That's just how I feel. I think the rewards need to be better. I think the grand prize reward at the end needs to be better on all three. And even though, 45 chests is buying a skin and then some, it's just not for me. I think that they need to lower the price again, or just the rewards. Hope everybody found this video helpful. On screen now, I got a discussion about the absolute best hero in the game that you should be spending your emeralds on. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.